You expect me to talk? No. You came dressed for victory, with thunder in your stride, a false name in your passport, and a pistol at your side. You wear your little halo like armor in the rain. You think the world is black and white because you've never felt the stain. So raise your glass, the hour is nigh. You came to save the world tonight. I expect you to die, not with a whisper, but a beautiful goodbye. Let the trumpets testify, let the fire write your name across the sky. You may call me cruel, you may swear that you are right, but heroes only live because the villains lose the fight. So look me in the eye, I expect you to die. I woke up wicked, with poison in my veins. No one is born a monster, we learn to earn the name. I've read the sealed instructions, I know who gives the sign. The men who send you for your country never stand upon the line. So take your aim, guilty rule while better men are expected to die without a witness, without a reason or reply. Let the trumpets testify, let the fire write the truth across the sky. You may call me cruel, you may swear that you are right, but heroes choose their enemies before they choose the fight. So look me in the eye, I expect you to die. Perhaps you came to stop me, perhaps they told you why. A code word and a photograph, a target circled twice. But every double agent was faithful once like you, and every secret service has secrets from its own. Did you ever ask them who decided I should die? I expect you to die, not with a whisper, but a beautiful goodbye. Let the trumpets testify, let the whole world watch the fire climb the sky. Call me what you please, send a message through the night. The victor writes the history and calls his victims right. Your orders said to find me, your orders said to try. Your orders never warned you. I expect you to die. To die.
You said the order was clear. I said the reason was not. You called it duty to follow. I asked what duty had cost. We stood on opposite sides of one small room in the rain. You saw a traitor before you. I saw a friend in a chain. That was where we drew the line. You chose their word, I trusted mine. You saw a cause worth dying for. I saw the hand behind the war. We looked upon the same design and read it differently. That was where we drew the line between the world and me. You said the file had been sealed. I said the truth had been buried. You said that questions could kill. I said that silence already had. You left your glass on the table. You never looked back at the door. Perhaps you thought I would follow. I do not follow anymore. That was where we drew the line. You chose their word, I trusted mine. You saw a cause worth dying for. I saw the hand behind the war. We looked upon the same design and read it differently. That was where we drew the line between the world and me. Bring me the stone, bring me the steel. Cut through the mountain and bury the wheel. Run every cable, lock every gate. Build me a room where no minister waits. They will call it a fortress, they will call it a crime. I call it a place where the truth has the time. Raise up the towers, put glass in the sky. Give me a world that does not need to lie. This is where I draw the line. No borrowed flag, no grand design. You serve become what they fear more. We looked upon the same design. You chose obedience. This is where I draw the line. And build my own defense.
Revenge, my dear, is rarely cheap. The guards alone are yours to keep. A hollow mountain, steel and stone, costs more than rage can raise alone. You need a dock beneath the bay, a private jet, a clean runway, a table built to tilt on cue. We know a man who knows a crew. No bond to buy, no terms to sign. One courtesy, a direct line. We'll pay for the lair and the weapons inside, the rockets that rise and the doors that divide. The scheme will be yours, every fuse, every mine. We ask in return for a direct line. No flag at the gate, no alliance declared, no questions on how all the money was squared. You rule your domain, we make no design. We merely require a direct line. We know a good tailor who works out of Minsk. He does matching tunics and cuffs with gold links. For sharks there's a fellow who brings them by 9. He offers a rate when we mention the line. A satellite laser will cover the fee. A submarine dock leave invoices to me. A chair with the button for guests who decline. Mahogany finish and one direct line. You need not be grateful, obedient or kind. We only request that you keep us in mind. And when a red telephone chooses to chime, you answer politely. It won't take much time. We'll pay for the lair and the weapons inside, the rockets that rise and the doors that divide. The scheme will be yours, every fuse, every mine. We ask in return for a direct line. No flag at the gate, no alliance declared, no questions on how all the money was squared. You rule your domain, we make no design. We merely require a direct line. A line is a thread, not a leash round the throat. A whisper, a favor, a name on a note. It never gives orders, it merely conveys what Moscow would welcome on difficult days. One ring means a favor, 2 rings mean my friend. 3 rings mean the favor is hard to extend. 4 rings are uncommon, we seldom ring 4. The men who heard 4 are not with us anymore. Choose every mind. We ask in return for a direct line. You'll sit in your mountain and darken the sky, and tell every agent you expect him to die. But vengeance is costly and credit is fine, provided the creditor owns the line. So smile for the cameras, your future looks fine. When Moscow comes calling, you answer the line. You answer the line.
The wheel goes round in silence, the ball comes down on red. A count has lost 10,000 francs, his bodyguard, his head. The lady on my left inquires, do you always win this way? Only when the house is crooked and the treasury will pay. She asks me, are you dangerous? I answer, when required. The service calls it pensioning when someone is retired. Shaken, not stirred, that's how I take the night. The villain gets the left hook, the waiter gets it right. The lady gets the diamonds, the minister my word. I've shaken every man I've met and never once been stirred. An olive holds a message, a photograph, a name. The face belongs to Vale, my friend. The file supplies the blame. It calls him mad, ambitious, a danger to the crown. I'd ask him for his version, but orders travel down. The barman asks, you knew him? I knew him rather well. But friendship isn't evidence, and neither is farewell. Shaken, not stirred, that's how I take the night. The villain gets the left hook, the waiter gets it right. The lady gets the diamonds, the minister my word. I've shaken every man I've met and never once been stirred. Do you ever doubt your orders, sir? Only the spelling. The truth may take a beating, the facts may need repair, but doubt looks poor with black tie and worse with evening wear. If Whitehall says he's wicked, I needn't ask what for. A license covers conscience and expenses cover war. A spy should know his baccarat, his poisons and his wines, but never ask the gentleman who underwrites the mines. A pistol in a dinner coat is vulgar, I agree, but killing for one's country is respectable, you see. I burn the little message, he pours another round. The wheel goes on revolving, the ball goes round and round. One man is called a villain because another gave the word. I've shaken hands with worse than Vale, and never once been stirred. Shaken, not stirred, that's how I leave a friend. A warning in the first act, a bullet at the end. The crown will call it duty, the press will call it deserved. I've shaken hands with worse than him, and never once been stirred. Same again, sir. The drink or the orders, does it matter? Apparently not. You've bought the rock, you've poured the floor, installed the steel behind each door. The map room hums, the lift descends, but fortresses require friends. A laser's fine, a shark is grand, a missile waits for one command. Yet every switch and master plan still needs a reasonably competent man. Forget the brutes with iron jaws, who never know the greater cause. A man works better when he's fed, and knows you'll notice when he's dead. Every villain needs a henchman, every henchman needs a wage. Someone feeds the sharks at breakfast, someone rigs the closing cage. Give him boots that fit a pension, tea at 4 and double time. He'll defend your secret island till the final warning chime. A number stitched across the chest looks sinister and saves undress. But call a fellow by his name, and he may stay when bullets rain. Give decent food and proper leave, and fewer reasons to deceive. The cheapest thug will change his side, a valued man will guard your hide. The trapdoor engineer needs praise, the sharks require their holidays, and even men who handle mines prefer to work in proper signs. Every villain needs a henchman, every henchman needs a wage. Someone oils the hidden hinges, someone checks the voltage gauge. Give him boots that fit a pension, tea at 4 and double time. He'll defend your secret island till the final warning chime. Can loyalty be bought? No, sir. Disloyalty, however, can be hired very cheaply. The service sends its men away, then strikes their names off the next day. The hero leaves them where they fall, then orders one more drink for all. But here we count the men we lose, we write their wives and pay their dues. The papers call our methods base, at least we know each worker's face. So issue cards, inspect the guns, and label all the poison ones. No smoking near the rocket fuel, no capes beside the cooling pool. The sharks are fed, the doors are sealed, the launch controls have all been wheeled. If agents come, as agents do, the men will know and follow through. Every villain needs a henchman, every henchman needs a wage. Someone guards the doomsday weapon, someone sweeps the doomsday stage. Give him boots that fit a pension, tea at 4 and double time. He'll defend your secret island till the final warning chime. Every mastermind needs muscle, every grand design needs hands. Men will gladly guard your empire if they know just where it stands. What do they call you? Pike, sir. Thank you, Mr. Pike.
Seal every door, begin the count. Bring every relay round. From Arctic posts to island ports, I want each channel found. The files they burned are copied twice. The names are set in rows. Tonight the men who trade in wars will learn how much I know. No flag will rise, no army moves, no bomb will leave its bay. One voice will cross the world at once, and no one turns away. There is a price for silence, a reckoning for lies. You buried men beneath your seals and called it sacrifice. You sold the truth behind closed doors and dressed your lies in white. There is a price for silence, and I collect tonight. The ledgers wait in numbered vaults, the satellites align. The truth can cross 1,000 screens before they cut the line. The generals guard their private codes, the ministers their lies. By dawn the world can read the names they paid to neutralize. The banks are held, the channels mine, the hour is almost set. They thought the past was safely dead. It has not finished yet. There is a price for silence, a reckoning for lies. You buried men beneath your seals and called it sacrifice. You sold the truth behind closed doors and dressed your lies in white. There is a price for silence, and I collect tonight. Put me through to every capital. No, I don't expect you to talk. Tonight, you listen. Good evening, prime ministers, presidents, directors out of view. You know precisely who I am, I know precisely you. I have your private treaties, your payments, names and dates, and every war you christen peace before you close the gates. Here are my terms by midnight. Unseal the Meridian file, dissolve the secret council that murders with a smile. Return the stolen fortunes, name every ordered crime, and place the guilty in the dock before the final chime. Release the men you silenced for learning what you wrought. Recall the paid assassins, the agents you have bought. Then stand before the cameras and tell the world the cost. No coded phrase, no scapegoat, no blaming of the lost. Refuse me, and at midnight your secret books go wide. Your hidden funds are frozen, your covert lines denied. No city burns, no child is harmed, no soldier joins the fight. I simply pull the curtains back and drag you into light. There is a price for silence, and yours is coming due. You taught the world to fear my name, now let it answer you. You called me mad, you called me wrong, you swore I had no right. There is a price for silence. You have until midnight.
Three gods, 2 cameras and a locked lift. You're losing your touch. No, Julian. I'm narrowing the field.
You cross the roof at 12:03, then cut the lights on level 3. You slipped beneath the western gate and reached this room at 12:08. You took the route we used before, the night we broke the embassy door. You always trusted what you knew. That's why I've been expecting you. I've been expecting you, right down to that old gun. You enter through the darkest door and think you've fooled everyone. You came to end my grand design, to do what agents do. But before you save the world tonight, I've something to show you. You expect me to surrender? No. I expect you to listen. They called me mad, they called me vain. They hid the proof and placed the blame. They buried names, they burned each page, then sent their finest man on stage. You wore the badge, you played the part. You followed orders from the start. You never asked if they were true. I must admit, I expected more from you. I read the Meridian file, all of it. You were right about the council. You were right about the wars. I should have listened. I waited years to hear those words. They sound much smaller now. An honest man admits his fault. A loyal man asks how. You serve them well, I know you're kind. You left your doubts outside your mind, but now you've seen what governments do.
course, I've been expecting the real you.
I've been expecting you, not merely as their spy. You knew me long before the world was taught to ask me why. You know I did not start this war. You know what drove me through. So tell me, Julian, face to face, what would you have me do?
Release the files, expose the council. Then stop. Stop before revenge becomes the plan. I asked them once to tell the truth. They answered with a gun. I gave them time to face the world. They chose to hide and run. Now every screen and every wire is waiting for my sign. They made their peace by burying men. Tonight they answer mine. You're holding half the world to ransom, only the half that can afford it. And when they refuse, they always refuse. That is why men like us exist.
You call it force, they call it law. The difference is the badge they draw. They send one man to end a life and dress the order up as right. At least I stand before the light. At least I name the man I fight. You've seen the proof, you know it's true.
That is why I've been expecting you. You're not wrong, Sebastian. But that doesn't make all of this right. No, it makes it necessary. My gun, magnetic floor. The doors, steel. The glass, bulletproof. You always did over-prepare.
You always did arrive armed. The locks engage, the shutters fall. Your friends can neither hear nor call. You came to take me back with you. Instead you'll stay and see this through. I will not kill the only man who now may understand my plan. You came to stop what I must do. But first, I want the truth from you. I've been expecting you, my oldest friend and foe. You came believing I had changed. There's more you need to know. When midnight strikes, you'll see the men you served without a clue. Then judge me when you know it all. I've been expecting you.
And if I still decide you're wrong, then, Julian, you'll finally be deciding for yourself.
We paid for the mountain, the runway, the men, the rockets below it, the sharks in the den. We gave you the means to make nations resign. We asked in return for one direct line. You wanted revenge, we told you proceed. We never objected to anger or greed. But now you intend to expose every crime, and some of those secrets are secrets. secrets of mine. We paid for the lair, we paid for the mine, we paid for the missiles all neatly in line. You may threaten the West, you may punish mankind, but Moscow was never a part of the design. A direct line, a direct line was meant to keep you close, not put us on the line. We smiled at the ransom, we praised your attack. We thought when you fired, you'd fire looking west. The English have secrets, the French have a few. The Americans hide things they hide even from you. Expose them with pleasure, be ruthless, be bold, but Russian affairs are not yours to unfold. A villain with principles was not in the plan. We wanted a weapon, not one honest man. We funded your fury, we furnished the crime. We did not expect you to question the line. We paid for the lair, we paid for the mine, we paid for the missiles all neatly in line. You may threaten the West, you may punish mankind, but Moscow was never a part of the design. A direct line, a direct line was meant to keep you close, not put us on the line. The guilty should answer a beautiful phrase. It sounds very noble on difficult days, but justice is awkward when evenly done. It ought to be pointed at everyone but oneself. We gave you the money, we gave you the flame, we gave you a fortress, a fortune, a name, and now you repay us by crossing the line that we purchased, the line that was mine. We paid for the lair, we paid for the mine, we paid for the missiles all neatly in line. You can terrify London, make Washington whine, but Moscow was never a part of the design. A direct line, we gave you all the power. You were meant to fall in line. A direct line, a direct line. You thought it led to freedom, it led back to mine. It led back to mine.
I read the names you tried to show, the dates, the orders signed below. The wars were planned, the truth was sold, and I believed what I was told. I should have listened years ago. I should have stood and told them no. I called you mad, then walked away. It was the easier part to play. You found the light, you named the crime, you had the world on your side this time. You went too far, you took the truth and turned it into war. You had the right to name the men, not make us live in fear again. I know the fault was partly mine, I read their words and called them fine. I know what brought you where you are, but you went too far. At midnight every file goes wide, the guilty fall, the hunted hide. The men who signed may lose their thrones, the ones who helped may lose their homes. A file can damn the man who lied, or kill the one who testified. You say the truth must all be free, but some will die who helped us see. I won't defend the men you name, I won't deny my share of blame, but justice cannot mean that all must answer for the guilty's fall. You went too far, you took the truth and turned it into war. You had the right to name the men, not make us live in fear again. I know the fault was partly mine, I read their words and called them fine. I know what brought you where you are, but you went too far. I wore the suit, I drank the toast, I served the men who hurt you most. A license made the order clean and let me sleep through what I'd seen. I won't pretend I bear no blame, I helped them blacken your good name. No coded phrase, no crown, no plea, this choice belongs to you and me. If one of us must end this plan, I'll face you as your friend, not as their man. You went too far, you took the truth and turned it into war. They made you choose, I let you fall, but now you've chosen for us all. I know the fault was partly mine, I served their cause and called it fine. I know what brought you where you are, but you went too far. You went too far, I know exactly why you are the man you are. You had the truth within your hand, you did not have the right to command. I know that they were wrong from the start, I know I played my part. I know you still believe you're right, but I must stop you tonight. You went too far, they sent me here to play my part. I stay because I know your heart. If I must end what you began, I'll do it as your friend, not as their man. Not as their man.
2 they cut the prison lights. At 3 they changed the guard. At 4 a hearse rolled through the gate with every seal and card. By dawn the cell was cold and bare. The file was stamped deceased. The world was told Sebastian Vale had died and found his peace. No tunnel blast, no rope, no chase. No bodies in the bay. The clever trick was not escape. It proved he'd passed away. Who said crime doesn't pay? It bought the lock and cleared the way. No ransom note, no grand display. Just one more headline by midday. Who said crime doesn't pay? It buys tomorrow, cheap today. Stay out of sight and out of the way. Who said crime doesn't pay? Once villains chose a mountain lair and hollowed out the stone. They built a station in the stars and called the moon their own. They bought an island off the map, a private rocket bay, a golden vault to laser beam, then gave the plot away. They stroked a cat, they pressed a switch, they trapped the spy in glass. They told him every detail, then watched him somehow pass. The old world liked its evil loud with scars and grand display. It put the danger on a screen and blew it all away. Who said crime doesn't pay? It bought the luck and cleared the way. No ransom note, no grand display. Just one more headline by midday. Who said crime doesn't pay? It buys tomorrow, cheap today. Stay out of sight and out of the way. Who said crime doesn't pay? Now crime wears suits in rooms of glass with no need for a mask. It buys the law, it owns the news, then calls it public task. It shifts the price, it shorts the stock. It lends the state its debt. It knows the things you clicked last night and what you'll purchase yet. It funds the men who write the rules, then hires them when they leave. It tells you what you chose yourself and what you should believe. It starts a war with one false clip, then watches others fight. It makes a fortune from the fall and calls the market right. No white cat now, no island bay, no grand command to fire. The modern villain stays away and owns the man you hire. Who said crime doesn't pay? It bought the lock and cleared the way. No ransom note, no grand display. Just one more headline by midday. Who said crime doesn't pay? It buys tomorrow, cheap today. Stay out of sight and out of the way. Who said crime doesn't pay? So here you are, officially dead. No warrant, name or chain. The world believes your story's done. You may begin again. One card upon a silver tray, one pen, one quiet door. They do not ask what side you're on. They only ask what for. Say yes and no one knows you live. Say no and walk away. The said crime doesn't pay. The world will read your name today. Beneath the words, he passed away. So take the card or walk away.
Who said crime doesn't pay?
Who expects you to die?
Just not today.
Just not today. Just not today.